Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Brad. Most of you probably know me, or hopefully you know me. Although probably a lot of you haven't met me. Hence the reason we're all here today. I think we've built a big community of photographers, and it's really appreciate everyone for coming here today. Like obviously we speak a lot on WhatsApp, on text message, on the phone, but very rarely we get to meet. So the idea for today is to get everyone all in one room and to get this community of photographers together. So I'm going to start by just giving you a little brief overview as to what we plan on doing tonight, and then I'm going to give you a bit of an update on Licklist, where we're heading, some key numbers, and where we're going to move to in the future. So after me, I'll pass you on to Matt, who's our obviously bookings manager, who probably most of you also know. Then we've got Max, our account manager. Probably a lot of you don't know him, but he's hands-on with the venues, so be able to give you a lot of insight into the good and the bad feedback we get from venues. And then we've got Luke Curtis, who will then do a more in-depth technical perspective, where hopefully you guys will get a lot more insight into some more sort of technical side of things. So yeah, firstly, just to give you some stats as to sort of how we've grown. We've really grown over the last sort of 5 or so years that we've been running now. 55,000 bookings we've completed now. With over 1,100 photographers. So we did an event last night in Manchester for all of our northern photographers, and obviously the southern London photographers now should have sort of 50-60 people here tonight, which is great. So 1,100 photographers on our books. Probably any given weekend we'll have 250 to 300 active photographers. Matt is constantly recruiting new photographers. So you see there we've got 500 venues. That's growing every single week, so which is great, it's positive, but it's challenging for Matt because he has to constantly find new photographers. So if anyone in this room has friends that are photographers, then please send them our way. Clint, if you want to come out of retirement, then yeah, always open to that. Yeah, okay. Over 5 million photos we've had uploaded to the platform. A huge number, growing every single week. So we're uploading you guys are taking and uploading about 50,000 photos every single week. So great numbers. Obviously our server is struggling at times, hence the reason you guys may have some problems on the CMS Sundays around 3 o'clock, but that's something that we're looking to work on this year. So I just want to touch on some photographers in particular. Top 5 photographers, and these guys have been with us for quite some time, and just wanted to highlight some of these. 3 of them are in the room tonight. Huge number of bookings that they've all completed each. Obviously want to show our thanks for not only the work but also the loyalty of sticking with us through for such a long time. But I think the key point here is, no matter if you've done 1,000 bookings or even if you've just done 1 booking, everyone's contributed to Licklist, the success we've had, and the journey that we're on. So future plans. So as probably a lot of you know, it's not just about photography with Licklist. We are a marketplace for nightlife. So and a big part of that is tickets and bookings. So we have 6,000 venues on our site. People go onto our site to view clubs, bars, events. They book tickets, they book tables, packages, and pretty much plan their night. And the job that you guys do is fundamental to that, because it's a great way to drive traffic to this part of the business. Hence the reason why everyone has uniform. We hand out the tag cards because it's so crucial to driving that traffic, which pushes the other part of the business. And that's a real key focus of ours. Always has been and will continue to be. Photography bookings continue to grow, so we're growing by about 50% year on year. That shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. I think if anything, it probably looks like it's going to accelerate. So more bookings for everyone, hopefully. Also more photographers is what we're looking to take on. This summer we're in 8 different resorts abroad. Sort of your commercial party resorts, which some of the guys in this room will be going to this summer. We've also going to be doing 40 music festivals this year. So in the summer months, music festivals are a real big thing for us because it's a great way for brand awareness, it's a great way to drive more traffic, and a lot of photographers enjoy the festival, so it's a way for us to give back to you guys, the guys that do the work week in, week out. We can reward you with some music festivals. We launched in Barcelona, as some of you may have seen. Very small at this stage, we've only got a handful of venues, but it's our first international mainland Europe sort of launch. Something that we're looking to grow on this summer. A lot more venues in Barcelona hopefully, and we'll then look to further international territories. So if anyone has any potential opportunities, then please do mention them to me after today. And last on this list, which is probably one of the most important things I wanted to talk about tonight, which is something new that we're launching. So as I highlighted earlier, we've got 1,100 photographers that are on our books that work with us week in, week out. And you guys work on a Friday night, you guys work on a Saturday night, but we feel that we're not utilising you. Why can't we give you work on a Tuesday afternoon or the rest of the week during the day? So, and a lot of opportunities have come our way for various types of bookings, whether it's private events, whether it's weddings, whether it's interiors, hotels, food shoots. Just because the sheer number of photographers we've got, the reputation that we've built, naturally we're going to get those types of bookings. So we've decided to set up a new brand that's focused on all different types of photography, and this new brand is called WeSnap. We are doing all types of photography. We've already secured some big contracts when it comes to different types of photography. You'll see some of the bookings and contracts that we've already secured. So it's really utilising you guys and trying to reward you guys. The next slide is all about nightlife. Will always be our focus. We don't want to distract away from what our focus is, which is Licklist and the nightlife stuff. But the real idea here is that the guys that work week in, week out, on a Friday night and a Saturday night, our best photographers, our most reliable and loyal photographers, we can reward you with some extra bookings. These bookings are obviously during the day. They're obviously much better paid. A lot of the time they'll work on a referral basis, so you will set the fee and we will take a commission on top. So just to make the point, nightlife is our real focus, but this WeSnap brand, the website's live, it's wesnap.co.uk, so you can go on there, you can see some of the stuff that we're doing. It went live, well, it's been live for some time, but it only really started to push it as of last month, and hopefully we can start to drive some more bookings. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Like I say, the idea for tonight is real trying to get some positivity out there. I think probably most of you only hear from me when it's either I'm chasing you for bookings or something negative. So hopefully tonight is a case where after tonight, after the guys have spoke, any questions, anything you want to, any ideas, anything you want to talk to me about, come up to me, let's have a chat. We're gonna, after Luke's done his bit, we're gonna stay here and have a drink. Those of you who want to join us after, we're going to go to a nearby pub that's just around the corner. Anyone's more welcome to join, and hopefully look forward to talking to as many of you as possible throughout the night. Good stuff.